Hey everyone, it's Emma from Misfit Gardening, and we've just got a little bit of a quick update today. This one's for the bees, just showing you guys some of the regular activity. It's pretty warm out here, it's like 100 degrees, so a lot of activity. And I don't know whether you guys can see, try and zoom in a bit, but we've actually moved the bees to a screened bottom board. And there's a little wasp there on the side. It's not a smart move there, Mr. Wasp. And we moved to the screen bottom board, one to help control varroa mites, and two to try and help with the heat problems, because we were getting a lot of bearding on the hive. We've also moved to this not so fancy get up really. It's just a couple of breeze blocks that we've stood end on end and a couple of fence posts, but we've actually got room now to have a second hive, which is pretty neat. So I'm just debating whether I want another hive like this or whether I want to get a long one. You can get long Langstroth hives, which I'm quite tempted to get because I like the idea of it, because it's less lifting, because when these deep boxes are full they can be, you know, 90 pounds plus, so that sucker can get pretty heavy. So maybe a long version or even a top bar, but top bar hives aren't great for honey harvesting particularly. So just a quick update for the bees. And if you're wanting to get bees, you know, we're trying to keep them off the ground a little bit. Helps keep them out of the way from the dogs to some extent, and I kind of preferred the old one that we had here because it was taller. For that, it kept them well away from the dogs, but my husband moved it to this because it would be easier for us to lift and move. So, you know, we've seen a few people that have setups like this, and our friend over in Texas actually has his hives on a roof and also quite low to the ground, so we'll see. I mean, I'm stood right next to the hive with, you know, I'm not geared up or anything, and you know, they're fine, they're just doing their own thing. So there we go, that's the latest hive setup.